Small businesses, especially small rent rolls, and particularly rent rolls that don't have a sales department, can take ages, or certainly feel like ages, to make any money. I mean, I remember when I started my property management only business, I was wishing and hoping that I would grow faster so that I had more cash flow, but then also wishing and hoping that the growth would slow because I didn't have enough hours in the day. I tell you what, it can be super hard, and my self-esteem really took a hit because there was a moment that I had to call my then boyfriend, now husband, to ask him to bail me out financially. And I tell you what, that was a really tough call to have to make. Now, with the benefit of hindsight, I discovered a few ways that you can make money in your small rent roll. So I'm going to share a couple of those tips with you today. Let's get started. I'm Ellen from Rent Roll Starter, and I want to share with you a couple of secrets for how you can make money in a small rent roll, or how you can make money in a property management only business. So secret number one is just do your numbers. I am not a numbers person at all. In fact, I hate doing my numbers. However, I have a husband who loves doing my numbers, and he's a whiz when it comes to spreadsheets and Xero and accounting and all of that sort of stuff. So I know that the times that I have set aside to sit with him and do my numbers to figure out where the cash flow is coming in and where it's going to, it certainly put me in a position of power to know exactly where the money's coming in and where the money's going out, and I feel so much more in control about my cash flow. And when I pay attention to my cash flow, I seem to have more cash flow. Now, if you want a copy of this spreadsheet that my amazing husband Matt created for me that actually forecasts your cash flow, I'll put a link in the description below this video for exactly where you can download a copy of that spreadsheet. It is a pretty easy spreadsheet to work with, and even I can work with it, and I am not a numbers person. So secret number one is just do your numbers. Now, secret number two is know your value. Have you ever noticed that sometimes a real estate agency will start up and they'll advertise super low commission rates to try and grow their business or grow quickly using cheap fees? Now, the trouble is we tend to attract people who want great service for cheap fees when we promote our fee structure like this. So just know your value. Charge what you are worth. There's an amazing article by Denise Duffield-Thomas who talks about knowing what to charge, and I'll link that in the description below this video. But it is a powerful way of getting clear around charging what you're actually worth and not lowering your fee to match your competitors. If you know your value, and if you know what incredible cost savings you are actually making for your client, you will be able to charge accordingly, trust me. Now, secret number three is knowing about small incremental increases. So I want to give you an example. If you just have a startup rent roll of say 50 properties, and those properties rent for an average of $400 a week, and you've started out by charging 6% commission. Let's not consider all the extra fees and charges you probably charge as well, but let's just say 50 properties, $400 a week, 6% commission. Now imagine you increase the commission by just 1%, so by just $4 a week per property, and you increase those fees to 7% across 50 properties, $400 a week. All of a sudden, you're making an additional $10,000 per year just with that little tiny fee increase. So just be aware that these tiny little fee increases that only cost your landlord an extra $4 a week make a significant difference to your cash flow. So don't ever discount the value of making these small incremental increases in the fees that you charge to your current landlords. Now, secret number 4 really isn't a secret. Getting more landlord clients helps you with your cash flow. So the best way to do that is to focus on your rent roll growth. Never discount your fees with these new landlords that are coming in, but focus on your growth. And if you want a free guide on the 5 things you must do to get more landlords, go to rentrollstarter.com.au/5 things. Download that free guide. It gives you 5 really simple things that you can be doing to get more landlords into your business. So they're the 3 secrets to making money in a small rent roll. If you've got a small rent roll, I would love to hear from you. Comment in the comment section below and just let me know, where are you at and how do you go with generating your cash flow in your small rent roll. Can't wait to hear from you. I'm Ellen from Rent Roll Starter, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.